Contextuales desde Adentro, tu lugar para conectar con la psicología contextual. Un podcast de Ana Karenina Alvarenga.
Si te gustan los roleplays que estoy subiendo, no te olvides de darme like y suscribirte a mi canal. Si quieres aprender a intervenir como la doctora Robyn Walser, este 31 de mayo tenemos un workshop en vivo con traducción en simultáneo del inglés al español durante todo el evento para que toda la comunidad hispanohablante pueda participar. Te dejo todos los detalles en la descripción del video. Te espero ahí.
So the thing is that I can barely get anything done lately, and I don't know. It's like I work so hard, but what if it's not hard enough? It's like, what if I cannot do what I want to do? What if everything turns out badly for me and I cannot really get anywhere? And even though I try, because I do try, it's not that I don't try. I do try. Trust me, I try. And at the same time, I don't know. And what if this is not all worth it? It's like, why do I do this in the end? And what if, I don't know, it just I don't know what it is, and I hate feeling this. It's just like all my thoughts are about to, I don't know what to do, and I want to get rid of all this. Nobody can live like this. But at the same time, if I stop, what if someone else takes my job? What if something happens and I will be, I don't know. And I just need you. I need you to help me. Give me something. There must be something so I don't have to live like this. And if I didn't feel like this, I could just, I don't know, get things done.
Seems like you're getting things done.
What do you mean?
Well, there's sort of this process where you're constantly doing things, right? So are you getting things done? You're getting some things done.
Well, it doesn't feel like it. It's like I do things, I finish things. Like I reach, like all my goals. But I always feel like I'm rushing towards something, and I'm always anxious, and it's like I can feel it in my fingers. It's like, I can't handle this. So yeah.
So what you said is, I can't live like this. I can't handle this.
Yeah.
Does that feel accurate? Am I reflecting why you're here?
Yeah, definitely.
So based on my observation, it does look like you can live like this.
Oh. Yeah, I'm surviving.
So you can live like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just feeling really anxious right now.
Okay. So you can live with that as well. Because here you are doing that.
Yeah, I guess. It's so uncomfortable though.
I'm going to maybe make a little joke here. It's like, did somebody tell you it was going to be comfortable?
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's something that, no. I didn't know what to expect. Yeah. It's definitely uncomfortable, but yeah, I guess I just, it's hard for me to accept that it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, uncomfortable is not something that we typically like, right? It's hard. So you can live like this. What is that? What happens for you when I put that out? You can keep doing this pressure-filled, anxious, work, accomplish, get things done kind of life. That's a possibility. And in fact, that's exactly what you've been doing. So it is possible.
I guess what's more accurate to say is that I don't like it.
Tell me more.
It's like thoughts are always spinning like through my head, and there is always this threat of not being able to get there, to finish things, to even if when I finish something or I meet, all my goals, and there is this sensation of not being able to get there. And at the same time, it's like, whenever I get there, I don't know exactly where, I'll have time to actually enjoy life. No?
So we've established that you do get things done.
Okay.
But what happens is this kind of anxiousness about there's something else to get done and something else to get done. And I need to get those things done so that when they're done, I can
enjoy life.
Okay.
I can have some time for myself. I can actually take time to just, enjoy a cup of coffee without feeling that there is something that I need to be doing instead of doing this.
Okay. So I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. And when I get there, I'll be able to have a cup of coffee and just taste the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so where are you going to get to? Like, there's sort of this like idea. I'm going to take it up a little higher than just, the next thing that needs to get done. So where are you wanting to get to? So just having a cup of coffee?
It's not only the cup of coffee. It's that time to just be by myself and time to enjoy with, I have hardly spoken to my mom in the last year. I don't have a boyfriend. I do not have a personal life. And I'm hoping to get there, because what if I don't? But I show up to this emptiness, and it starts all over again. What if I don't get there?
I suspect that there's some of these what ifs that are quite likely that you're not going to get there from here. So if you're thinking about boyfriends and time with mom and delicious cups of coffee, and you're saying, what if I don't get there? I think that that's probably going to be true. That you're actually not going to get there from here.
Okay. It makes me a little anxious to
I know, I'm no doubt, right? Like what I'm saying is a little bit anxiety provoking, is you brought up the issue of time. I can get the time to do these boyfriends and moms and personal time, a good cup of coffee. Yeah, I think that what if sort of, what if I never get there into that? It's a very legitimate question. Given what you're doing now. You are getting things done.
It's weird because I thought that the problem was that I wasn't getting things done. Like I was not doing enough or working hard enough, or there was something that I needed to do more job-wise, like in my career. Now that you're saying it, like the way you're actually saying this, I'm like thinking I might not get the things that I really want. That's
the what if that I think could potentially unfold here.
And it's a little sad.
It is, if especially if those are the things you want, like mom and boyfriend and I'll just say this again, a good cup of coffee. So time is important in this space, and how you spend your time, I think, is really, really important to explore. What I hear is you spend your time running to do things, calm your mind, rush, 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 pressure. And what if I never get enough done to get to that place? And I think that's exactly what's happening. You're never going to get enough done to get to that place. If your mind has to be calm and your fingers have to not feel shaky or tingly, then that cup of coffee just gets farther and farther away.
It's like I feel like when I listen to you, it's like I feel like I'm trapped.
Only by you.
I think I do not know how to do things differently. It's like the only thing that I know how to do is run, run, run. And it's a little sad as well, you know? It's like I want all these things and I'm working so hard to get to be someone, to have a career.
And not be you. I'm running to be someone, which means I'm not, can't be me, and me wants coffee and boyfriends and moms.
It's like I want it. I don't know if I'll be able to get it.
Well, so now we can't turn it into another thing to do, which I hear. I hear, how do I get it? Another thing to do, but get to that space. I want to take us back to the beginning of the session for just a minute. And when we first sort of got talking about this experience, do you recognize that, like, what if, and a sort of panicky pressure, it's too much and lots of anxiousness and movement? as compared to now?
It's actually, it's a different space. I wouldn't say it's comfortable. There is definitely sadness. I didn't realize how sad I was. Like, I'm sad.
I think there is a sadness in this. If you're wanting to savor coffee and to savor your relationship with your mom, the doing in the service of getting somewhere, wherever that is, the end of your life, actually doesn't get you those things.
Mm. Mm.
Here's the funny part about it, and maybe why it feels trapped, is that if you have to wait until the fast-moving mind and the experience of pressure and the bodily sensations go away to have that cup of coffee, to savor it, you'll be waiting a really, really long time. And it will, the what if I never get there to that thing will happen. I'm pretty sure.
Mm. Okay. I'm sensing an urgency to solve this right now.
Surprise? No, there's no surprise here. That makes sense, right? That's that thing, like, okay, let me work this out. Let me get to a particular space. That's the pressure that's robbing you from the moment. It's robbing your moments. It's robbing your time. Let me ask another what if.
Okay.
Let's bring what if in here again. What if you don't have to feel different or be somebody else to take the time to savor a cup of coffee?
I would like that. I don't know how to do that.
Well, so in the same way we made space here, like some space kind of opened up as we, from beginning to now, like you can feel something slowed down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like something patient came into the room,
Mhm.
had a little more openness in it that you described, like it feels like there's more space.
Yes.
And what happened is there was sort of a slowing down. The rush kind of left the room. Does that make sense to you when I describe it?
Yes, it's what's been happening.
Yeah.
Even the thoughts, and I feel like calmer, like there's more calm space, and
All you did was slow down. That's it.
wow.
But your mind is going to say, no. What if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if? It's going to bounce all over the place. But your body is yours. And you can take it to savor a cup of coffee.
Okay. Okay.
And we can practice that in here. Like, what does it mean to slow down and show up and take your time back for the things that when you get out to the end of your life and you look back, you can say, oh, I actually did work on cups of coffee and relation with mom and boyfriends. Or it could be, I kept trying to be somebody else so that I could then do those things.
No. I definitely want the first one.
So our job in here is going to be slowing down. And what that means is when you start spinning up and the what ifs are in the room and you feel the pressure to talk and it's moving, is we just need to like and drop into this space and get practice at just being here and being you with all of that stuff.
Okay.
Are you willing to join me in that?
I am. I mean, if it means that cup of coffee, I really miss my mom. And, having time for myself. I want to do it.
I'm gonna help you do it.
Si te gustan los vídeos de Contextuales desde adentro, suscríbete a mi canal y activa la campanita para recibir todas las notificaciones. Y si además me puedes dar un like y dejarme un comentario, me ayudas a seguir creando más contenido para vos. Nos vemos.